Today, we're going over the only thing that matters in this world. The ultimate cereal tier list. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna review cereals today because, I figured that's probably one of the more important things to do with one's day, So let's do it. First on our list here, we've got Apple Cinnamon Cheerios. Honestly, bro, these are disgusting. F. Right off the rip. I'm not feeling kind today. Okay, so I probably had these like once or twice. Apple Cinnamon Cheerios? Get out of here. I'm looking at Cookie Crisp next. Alright, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, Cookie Crisp, what's not to like, right? It's a cookie, but it's a cereal. And that's what I thought until I tried these and I realized that they're not good. They're passable. Like, I'll eat them because, it's cookie, but like it doesn't even taste like a cookie. It's not the texture of a cookie. It's not a real cookie. It's a scam. Really is what it is. C tier. You know what? D tier. I'm not feeling nice, like I said. Next on the list here, we've got Special K. I don't know if I've ever had these. Like, I can't recall. I really can't recall eating these. Maybe once or twice. D. If I don't remember it, like, how can it be good? F. What's a D for? It's F. Get out of here. Oh, okay. So up next we got Kix. All right, and Kix have been around, since the Depression. Kix have been around, and these puppies are nice because when I was little, I used to eat these dry. Like, you could eat these dry, and you can't do that with a lot of cereal. So I give them props for that. I'm going to keep them in B because they really don't have that flavor. They're kind of plain. But Kix, honestly, the first solid entry that I've seen today. Ooh, as for Apple Jacks up next. You know what? The best thing about Apple Jacks are the commercials. Let's be honest. Apple Jacks, back in the day, had some decent commercials, but they're not that good. I don't know. I don't really like the flavor that much. I never really got them much. Not that popular for my family. We'll stick it in C tier because it's not terrible. Moving on to cornflakes. Shout out to Casper6 on the cornflakes. He loves these, but honestly, cornflakes are pretty bad. So cornflakes might be my least favorite cereal. Imagine Frosted Flakes, but like without the sugar, and then you just have cornflakes. Like, anyway, moving on. Disgusting. As for Captain Crunch, probably the best cereal we've had so far on this list. I'm going to put it ahead of Kix. Still in B tier because too much of this cereal can actually be painful, not only to my body, but also to my soul. It's too much sugar coming at you. Gonna stick it in B tier. Rice Chex. Another B tier item in the Rice Chex. These things are nice and plain, but you don't feel bad when you're eating them. Like, I could eat Rice Chex, like I could have 3 or 4 bowls and I wouldn't be like, oh no, like this is unhealthy, because it's not. It's very healthy and it tastes delicious too. Not much flavor, but I think the simplicity is what does it for me here, and I really like the texture, how the little individual squares actually hold the milk. I think that's an underrated asset of cereal. How does it soak up the milk? Not too soggy, but you don't want it to not soak up any milk at all. And I think Rice Chex has found a great balance. Moving on to Peanut Butter Crunch. Dude, these things, too much. D tier. I'm not going to put an F because it's still edible, but these are too much. Oh, okay, so here's one. Honey Bunches of Oats. I'm actually going to pop this baby, no hesitation, in C tier. When I was younger, if you asked me this 10 years ago, I would have said this is the best cereal ever. I loved Honey Bunches of Oats. Ever since I've grown up, I've realized I don't even like almonds. And like, there's too much extra stuff going on here that I don't like. Like, my favorite part of this is the Frosted Flakes, and that's its own cereal. Like, that they've ripped that off of Frosted Flakes. So definitely C tier. Not bad. I still eat it. Ooh, Rice Krispies, another B tier item. Wow, this is crazy. We haven't had any A or S's yet. Rice Krispies, just a classic. Kind of like the same thing to Rice Chex. Kind of like the same idea for me. I love the texture of the Rice Krispies. I love the snap, crackle, pop, if you know what I mean. but no flavor. Just kind of an ordinary cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch for real. See, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best because it's you know, it's teetering on unhealthy now. You get into a lot of sugar, but you still don't feel terrible about eating it. You know, it's not like you're down in straight Cookie Crisp. You know, yeah, you're eating. It's still healthy. You know, but this is probably the most unhealthy cereal that my mom like let us have when we were little. So I still kind of have PTSD, if we're being honest, about cereal, because I never got to do anything all the other kids got to do. Anyway, yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch was great. That was the best one. Frosted Mini Wheat, yeah, get an F. No explanation needed there. Honey Nut Cheerios. Now this is a step up from the Apple Cinnamon Cheerios. This is actually solid. I'm gonna put this in B tier as well. Just your average cereal, a little bit of flavor to it, but I often find these get stale pretty quick. Caution. Ooh, we got Reese's Puffs here, and you know, the best thing about Reese's Puffs, again, was the commercials, just like Apple Jacks, and that's why it's in C tier. Reese's Puffs, it sounds so delicious. Peanut butter, chocolate, they're great when they're separate, but when they combine, they honestly do make the morning time epic. Morning time epic. But I don't know, they're just underwhelming for me. It's almost like I'm eating Kix. They're the same circle as Kix, but unnecessary flavor that doesn't even taste like a Reese's cup. Rice Krispie Treats, I never had those, so those are in the bottom. Cheerios themselves, honestly, I gotta put Cheerios in the same tier as Honey Nut Cheerios, just because they're pretty equal. It's kind of like, for me anyway, it's like original Pringles or sour cream and onion Pringles. I don't know if anyone else has that comparison. Like, they're both good in their own rights, but they're different, but they're good. Next up, we got Lucky Charms here. A tier, easy. I was tempted to put these guys in S. These are the best cereals so far that we've had. Okay, that's for sure. Lucky Charms are great. You can get your Cheerio texture in, or it's very plain, but then you also have these mixed in charms, marshmallows, that they just, every time I get a good clump of them, my heart just fills with happiness, you know? Lucky Charms is the best. And I think the good thing about it is it's not too overpowering like Captain Crunch here. Like, there's not too much sugar, because you still have the Cheerio type cereal where it kind of counteracts the sugar. I think it's a great balance. Love my Lucky Charms. Next one, Coco Crispies. Okay, well, Coco Crispies is easily S tier. Coco Crispies, the texture, the flavor, the way it makes the milk chocolate milk, everything about this cereal is S tier. I mean, it's just clearly the most superior cereal on this list. I don't think there's any debate there, to be honest. Coco Crispies number 1. As for Fruit Loops here, B tier's getting a little clumped up. Honestly, I could live with Fruit Loops in C tier for me. Raisin Bran, easy F. I don't know even what that is, Golden Crisp, but Raisin Bran is trash, dude. Like, anyone who like I remember they used to give out Raisin Bran as like consolation prizes for like game shows. Like, if you lost the game show, oh, you didn't win the new car, but it's okay because you won a box of Raisin Bran. Like, what could be more demoralizing to a human being than Raisin Bran? It just sounds terrible. Awful branding, Raisin Branning. No, not funny. Fruity Pebbles here. Fruity Pebbles, easy S. I mean, Fruity Pebbles and Coco Crispies, like, same deal. Like, both these are, like, perfect. Like, in fact, I'm going to put Cocoa Pebbles up here as well, just because Cocoa Pebbles is a little bit better than Coco Crispies. I'll put Coco Crispies down to A, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did a oops and I thought this was the Cocoa Pebbles. But Coco Crispies is right there with them, but these two right here, Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, that's the texture I like, the flakes. Rice Krispies are slightly worse than the Fruity Pebbles flakes in terms of texture, but still up there, But there you have it, guys. I mean, this is the ultimate cereal tier list. This is it right here. And if you see anything else, honestly, I gotta say, I don't think Let's do that. I don't think that's fair to have anything different than this. This is pretty much it. Let me know if you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see more tier lists in the future, and if you made it this far, comment something stupid like Raisin Bran sucks. Let's see who made it this far. And remember to subscribe because we're on the way to 1,000, and we're going for that. So, alright, that's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.